Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is the GW Panther. It's the Tier 7 German SPG. This one's located on the south spawn of Fisherman's Bay, and it's under the command of TanqAndTonic. Now you think you can see 3 marks of excellence on the barrel of his howitzer. It's got a 15cm gun capable of doing 600 alpha, and battle has started. Now it's also capable of penetrating 39mm of armour, 7m burst radius, and the stun lasts anywhere from 10 seconds to 18. This is the Arty that never was, but could have been. They did actually build a model of it. They designed it in 1943 and 1944. It was developed by Krupp. He actually made a model and showed it to Hitler, but it never got the go-ahead. It was supposed to be a prototype by September of 1943, but now he actually fired and almost got that EBR Hotchkiss. Did get 5 hit points of damage on him, but he was taken out of the game in the end anyway by our T-3485. Okay, standard reload 25.89 seconds. And he's almost loaded. That Striv is about to get a nasty reminder. Yep, he's out the game. Penetrated his armour. Thin armour on a Striv 4257. Because after all, it is just a tier 4 tank with a tier 6 turret on it. Okay, VK3601H trying to make his way across the battlefield. Thinks he's impervious to shells. Well, he's just found out from our fellow Arty in the M44 that he's not. And that was a direct hit by TanqAndTonic. We lost sight of him, but we know the shell hit him because the shell disappeared without any explosion. In the meantime, the enemy Arty has been spotted, one of them at least, the FB304. He's pulled back to get behind the rock. The M44 stuns him, and I think TanqAndTonic's about to put him out of the game. Yes, he does. Splashed him to death. Didn't need a direct hit because he'd already taken so much damage that he was on his last legs. So 2 kills now to TanqAndTonic. That Skoda's got a little too close, and now the Panther M10 comes round and blows him out of the game, unfortunately. Can we get a shot into the Panther? No, because he's hiding behind the building. Oh, but now he pulls back. That's a mistake. And gets 178 splash into him. So yes, they were going to actually build this Arty, but they just didn't have the Panther hulls. That was the problem. They were making them into tanks as fast as they could. And so none of the Panthers were actually available off the production line. And so they didn't go ahead and actually build it as an Arty. But anyway, they were produced at the Hummel at the same time, and therefore they didn't think they needed to produce more Arty. So that's kind of a big mistake, and well, with a stun off the KV2. It was kind of a mistake that most tank players make because they all think that Arty is not necessary. And they're now finding out, to their bitter cost, that in fact Arty is one of the most important things in battle. Yeah, king of the battlefield. We're the ones who actually make it possible for you to win. Oh! Kill shot! He put the shell into the side of the Tiger II, taking a huge amount of damage. And TanqAndTonic's just claimed his 3rd kill. Okay, you can see plenty of Arty shells arcing through the skies. There's 3 on each side, although the enemy team only has 2 now, both of them are tier 7s. That VK, the one we hit earlier in the game, he's been stunned by those shells, and now he's been hit, so we picked up some stun assist off those. And we're just reloading, see if we can get another shot into him. We might be able to put him out of the game. He is below the amount that we need in order to get a splash kill. Okay. Round out, yes we do, and oh, another kill! Yep, he got him. The shell actually hit that VK3601H, even better than getting a splash. it went and hit the exact side of the vehicle. Of course, he doesn't have very thick armor on his side of his vehicle, so it had the full effect. Now there's a Dicamax coming down that side of the map, and I'm not sure if he's seen that yet, but oh, he has now. Okay, because Dicamaxes don't have much armor. Very, very thin armor indeed. They were very slow vehicles, and so if you want to get a nice hit with an artillery shell, you aim at a Dicamax, and I wouldn't be surprised if I see our teammates in the Arty also fire in this direction at him. It looks like he's about to come around that corner. Okay, the IS is somewhere in behind that rock. He might be hiding behind the tank destroyer that's showing just the other side of the rock. We do have a couple of tank destroyers further back. Yes, he is still there. That's out. Direct hit for 244. Nice bit of stun. He's decided to abandon that position. He's moving south, but I think the Dicamax is also close by, because it wouldn't have taken him long to move from behind the cover a bit further back towards that those sets of rocks. And I think the IS has been emboldened enough to actually move up. That's out. Looks good. Well, I would have taken that shot, because I always like hitting those enemy tanks, and they sit behind the windmill and they think they're perfectly safe. They're not perfectly safe. That's where you drop the shells in to make their life very uncomfortable. Well, we were watching a GSOR 1008, which is a tier 8 British premium tank destroyer. He's over this end of the map. The enemy's also got an IKV-65-2 on this side of the map as well. But we've got virtually no enemy and no tanks on this side of the map. That's strange. We're 2 up on the enemy. As far as we can tell, all the enemy on the east side of the map have been wiped out. Our T-103's got to the bushes at the back of the map, and our KV-1, was it? No, it's a KV-IS, is moving on to try and spot the enemy. Now, he's being very brave, because the GSOR 1008 could clip him out very, very quickly. So we're looking for any sign. I think we've just spotted where one of the enemy RT is, or the only remaining enemy RT, a Crusader SP. He's actually down in the water near the back of the map. I don't know if TanqAndTonic saw that. I don't think he did. But I'm more worried about where that GSOR is. Our M44 certainly saw that tracer, the smoke coming from the water area. I think TanqAndTonic is just waiting for confirmation of where the Crusaders moved to. Should be ready to fire about now, but I think he's missing any spotting of our team. That's why he hasn't moved or fired. Our box tank's moving up. The enemy Dicamax has just come into sight, and he's a one-shot for the box tank. But there is still that IKV-65-2, and I just saw shots coming from behind those houses. And there's the Crusader. He's over at the back. I think he's a little further over. Yep, the M44's tried. We're now just waiting for... Oh, there's the Crusader. Yep. Direct hit wipes him out. 5 kills now for TanqAndTonic. Really good game. There's the IKV. And now we know where the SU-130PM is. There's only 3 left on the enemy team. They're GSOR, their SU-130PM, and the IKV-65-2. So there's the SU-130. Oh, he just took care of our T-103. But TanqAndTonic's just stunned him. And we get some stun assist off that by the KV-1S getting a shot in. And the M44 goes for the kill and gets it. And that means now there's only 2 left on the enemy team. And there's one of them, probably the most dangerous one, the GSOR 1008. 105mm gun, 4 shots in the magazine with a very long reload. And that was a good shot. Stunned the GSOR. If he is in reload, he's going to be suffering right now, because his reload time will go up dramatically. And the IKV-65-2 goes down to the Hellcat. which means the last remaining enemy is the GSOR. And if TanqAndTonic can get him, he'll get a Top Gun. Oh, it hit the side of the building. The GSOR is making a run for it, but the Hellcat finishes him off, and that wins the game. Here's the end of battle stats, and that was an ace tanker game for TanqAndTonic in the GW Panther. Not surprising, really, considering he had some really great shots. He also got a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. In fact, he got 9. And he got a fighter badge for getting at least 4 kills. He ended up with 5, which, as you know, is 1 short of a Top Gun, but it is 1/3 of the enemy team, which means that he did carry a lot of his team by getting great shots, damaging the enemy, and then letting his teammates get the kills afterwards. Let's have a look at team score. Well, there you go. He's highest on damage on his team, but not the highest damage overall. The SU-130PM managed to get 3,216 hit points, and he got the high caliber. The second highest damage actually went to that GSOR 1008, who got 2,410, so he was working that gun quite heavily. And the third highest damage actually went to TanqAndTonic with 2,006 hit points. When it came to kills, he definitely scored the highest with 5. 3 kills went to the GSOR and the IKV-65 Alt 2. And 2 kills went to the Hellcat, T-3485, and the box tank. And only 1 member of the enemy team managed to get more than 1 kill, and that was the SU-130PM, other than, of course, the GSOR and the IKV. When it came to base XP, TanqAndTonic got that one with 1,070. He was the only player to get over 1,000. 947 went to the M18 Hellcat, and 731 went to the T-3485. He fired 16 rounds in that game, got 6 direct hits on the enemy, and he did get 1 penetration. Now, I think I could probably guess which one he actually did get the pen on in the end. I think it may have been the Crusader. Doesn't say it was now destroyed by shot. No, it was the Striv M4257. Actually, yes, he did get 595, which is just under an average roll. So, yep, he wiped him out because that's all the hit points he had left. He hit a tier 4 vehicle with a tier, as I said, 6 turret. And yeah, it didn't survive because, of course, the shell hit the armor at the right point so it could go straight through. He also got 13 splashes in that game as well. 2,006 hit points, all of it at more than 300 meters. Damaged 10 of the enemy, killed 5. Did 1,135 hit points of stun assist off 6 stuns. He earned 27,608 credits from the game, and after ammunition resupply, still came away with 23,492 credits profit, 1,070 XP, times 2 for the first victory, 3,210 for mission completion, and 6,420 altogether for the game. Now, today is Chris Smith's, oh, sorry, I mentioned his name. It's TanqAndTonic's birthday. I might have to edit that bit out. Yes, it's his birthday today, TanqAndTonic. Congratulations. I'm a bit late with getting this replay out because I've been producing videos for our other channel like mad. Huge numbers of them. But I realised that, yes, it was getting a bit late in the day, so I'll try and get this one out if I can before the end of the day, so it's still his birthday. I believe he is on the NA server, in which case I've still got another 5 hours before, or 4 hours now, before it's the end of his birthday in America. But congratulations on your birthday, Chris. I've done it again, haven't I? Yes, not naughty boy, naughty boy. Congratulations to your birthday, TanqAndTonic, and I'm going to do some more of your replays right away as just single videos because they're much quicker to get out that way than doing them as doubles or trebles. But yes, hopefully I'll get 4 out for you, or 3 more out for you very shortly. If you enjoyed this replay, please give it a like, do subscribe to our channel, leave a little comment down below because it feeds the algorithm, and thank you for watching.